sun's coming up. It's almost 5 o'clock. We're gonna get going. The wind's already blowing out there. It's supposed to be a very windy day, so we're just gonna try and get moving, see how far we can get.
There's Brent fishing. How could you not fish at Chatterton Falls? So beautiful. Oh,
It's just a nice little guy.
hey, here. It's absolutely beautiful. Much more water than there was the last time. And we're off on Chatterton. We're trying to get over to Kawnipi. That's where we want to go. So we'll see how well we do today.
It's up there. We're not going to get too close because it's crazy current coming out of there compared to last time. I don't know. I mean, we went right up in there and fished right by the edge of it last time. So.
While Brent's untying everything and getting it ready, I'm coming over here to do this little path. I love these waterfalls. They go into Chatterton from Keats. Pretty high. It's so cool how you can see the rocks underneath there.
Right here, we could probably even fish here. So we're coming up to Snake Falls. We were here in September and it's a heck of a lot lower than this, so this is really nice. Just gonna see how we can paddle up around here and get some shots. It's just gorgeous. Here we are at the Have a Smoke Portage.
Okay,
let's go.
All right, see you in a bit. Oh, hey, here. Aww. So we are leaving Keats Lake there and going up to Shelley Lake. That's a pretty waterfall. And last year, this was pretty low. There were a lot more rocks. A small little portage going from Shelley Lake to, I think it's Kawnipi. We already took the canoe with all the little stuff. We ran into a couple of park guys who at the last portage, and they were headed for Stanton Bay. They're getting picked up there tomorrow, or they were heading for Pickerel Lake.
So we just left our little 60-meter portage out of Shelley. So at our last portage, we ran into a couple of park wardens, and we had a nice long chat with them. And they said the current up here is a little dicey. It's where we cross up into Kawnipi. A place to get out there, which I think is probably the same as last time. And we're just gonna hike over here just to see what the conditions are like. But last time we were here, we had to walk up almost out there to get out. Yeah, so we've just been hanging out here for a couple hours. Gonna make some dinner. We're right up at the top of Kawnipi, which is where we wanted to be. Heck of a, we're right there. If we can make it through here, we will, but there's quite a bit of current in there. And we're gonna cut through from behind here all the way down through, and that's where the falls chain begins down there. And we're gonna actually knock off about 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And there are ticks here. Holy cow, we've been seeing ticks everywhere. So yeah, there's a few dragonflies around. I don't know if you can see them on here or not. It's hard to see. Wind has changed. We had a big storm blow through last night, a little bit of thunder and lightning. The wind's coming out of the north now, which is the direction that we're going, so that's actually hopefully going to be helpful. And the mosquitoes are out, so I'm going to get my bug shirt on and get some breakfast going. All right, we're taking off. It's pretty big and it's not jumping, so it might be a pick. All right. There's Sal's pickerel. Oh, look at that little baby pickerel. is. This little three. Not bad. One each for the day. Got another one. This is the problem when we find these little pickerel spots. We don't want to leave them. We've got a long way to go today, so we can't stay here. Feels big, but they always feel big on this little rod. They're getting bigger. Just coming in behind the back of Cassie Island. We're going to cut through between Cassie and Rose Island this time. So we're out in the middle of Kawnipi Lake here. Definitely a pleasant day to travel Kawnipi. So we just stopped on the shore here in a little bit of shade, just to have a little snack. This is a huge lake, boy. Sure to
is a small portage, and there's the water going down. And the end of the portage is up here, I believe. If you look, you'll see somebody got their canoe stuck there a long time ago. So we're gonna sit here and eat lunch. What do we have for lunch? Cheese.
barbecue jerky and cheese.
Awesome. And I was telling them about the canoe over there. Somebody
Been there for a while.
been there for many years.
Amazing.
We're getting ready to go here. Okay, there you go.
Right here.
That used to be
So we remembered where the portage was. Actually, we used the map that the park gave us, a map of the falls chain, which was actually really handy. And we'd actually gone up a little too far. And there's an old portage up there because there's a tree that marks it, but this is where the portage is, in a nice little alcove here, away from the falls. Got a little bit of climbing to do, but it's definitely safer, right, Al?
well, part of it. Last time we were doing double portages. Oh, such a beautiful. I think it's a dragonfly. It was purple and black. It's pretty. You can hear the waterfalls. It's so pretty. Okay. So, this little creek bed we have to cross over. This is the second part of it, and it's pretty tough. I just crawled up the big rock there, because even the first time I did it 5 years ago, I crawled up the big rock because I just didn't have the stamina to make it up it. Finally, we're at the end of it. Oh, that's so beautiful. And I'm gonna put my stuff down up here. And then go check on Brent, see how he's doing. Hopefully he's doing okay. Yeah, there's there's our next portage, and there's people over there. So I'm gonna this is a 560, and we had to get out of the other one. I couldn't go back to take pictures because someone else was coming, so we just hoofed it and got into our canoe and came here. So we stopped for a bit of a break to have some water, rehydrate. I don't know what the temperature is, probably about 20, maybe 24. I don't know. But it's warm. It's... What? Oh, Brent just wants to make sure I'm around. He will call me if he doesn't hear me. And it's usually when I start to lag behind. But I would imagine he can't hear too much when he's under that canoe anyway. Hang on. Love to watch the waves do that.
Finished a little portage on Little Falls. We're in Sig Lake, and we're gonna go look for a campsite. Well, we got our stuff up here on the site. There's the view. A nice cedar over here to put the tent under. Nice little fireplace. Put that there too. Be nice in the wind. Yeah, beautiful.